Performance is always on the agenda for Porsche, on long straights and tight bends, and when it comes to infotainment. Whether audio, navigation, or communication, Porsche Communication Management, PCM, including navigation module, is your Porsche Central Information and Communication System. It is easy and intuitive to operate by a variety of methods. There are 8 buttons that take you straight to the menus for the radio, audio sources, telephone function, navigation options, map view, and vehicle settings. Once in the menus, individual functions are activated by touch operation or using the 2 rotary controls. Voice control is a safe and efficient way to operate the system. To activate voice control, briefly press the button on the top left stalk on the steering wheel. You can now give your command whilst keeping your eyes where they belong, on the road. As an example, saying "phone" will call up the telephone function. The 7-inch multi-touch screen is another convenient way to operate the system. As your hand approaches the screen, the integral proximity sensor displays relevant menu content in the footer area, which is known as the controller. You can then use touch operation to carry out actions easily within the various menus. Want the controller to be shown at all times? Press the car button and then select Set to enter the display menu. Activate and deactivate the proximity sensor under the Proximity menu item. Handwriting recognition is an easy way to directly enter the letters and numbers of an address, for example, into your navigation system. If the program is unable to recognize a character, it will present a selection of similar letters or numbers in the center of the display. It is also possible to enter text via a keyboard on the screen. Want to set a different time zone? Adjust the time zone under the Date and Time menu. To access this menu, press the footer on the home screen at the lower right of the display. Select Time Zone in the menu. Use the rotary push-button controls to make your selection. Now switch back to the Date and Time menu to synchronize the time, date, and summertime via GPS. By default, the time is shown in the footer area at the lower right. Would you prefer to see the current outside temperature? First, in the Settings menu, select the Display field. In the Footer submenu, you can now switch from time to temperature. There are various ways to set up a data or telephone connection, or to create a link between your smartphone and PCM. Just below the screen behind the flap, there is a card reader for your SIM card. To the left and right are 2 slots for SD cards. You can, for example, charge your digital devices using the USB port with optimized mobile reception in the smartphone compartment. PCM's internal hard drive, the jukebox, has a storage capacity of 10 gigabytes. To access the audio titles stored in the jukebox, press the Source button. Now select the Jukebox option to choose the desired audio source. Under the Source menu, you can also select any of the other audio sources or switch between AM, FM, and digital radio signals. Simply press the FM field, for example, and PCM will change over to the corresponding tuner. Repeatedly pressing the tuner button toggles you quickly and easily between the available radio tuners. In the media area, repeatedly pressing the media button toggles you between your jukebox and other audio sources. With Apple Carplay, you can use selected apps from your iPhone even whilst driving, and yet stay fully focused on the road. Connect your iPhone to PCM conveniently via the USB port in the smartphone storage compartment. You operate Apple CarPlay with the control elements in your vehicle as usual, or with Siri voice recognition. Hold down the button on the upper left lever to activate Siri. Briefly pressing the lever activates the PCM voice control function. The logbook must be activated before you can use it. First, insert the vehicle key. To go to the logbook menu, press the Car button. Switch to the 4th page of the PCM screen. Press Opt and then Set Logbook. You can now activate the logbook and edit all the information, such as driver or destinations.